No.
We are working on putting up a miniature shelter logic for the hay for the sheep and the goats. At the other property, we had a really big shelter logic for the hay, and you guys might remember we put that up in the pasture for their temporary shelter for this winter. So we got another one that's much smaller but big enough to store our hay in. So far, since we moved to the new cabin, we've just stacked the hay and put a tarp over it, and that's kept it dry, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. Every time I need to feed them, I've got to take the ratchet straps off and uncover it and all the things. So I'm excited to finally get this little shelter logic. It's like a little pop-up tent, pop-up garage, pop-up shed, I would say, because this one's much smaller. So we're gonna get that done today, thankfully. And then if we still have enough daylight, which it's going by fast these days, we're gonna try to get over to the other cabin and get some of that firewood. We've been telling you guys that we were gonna bring most of that firewood to the new cabin because we will be putting in a wood stove here. We're gonna leave some of it there for the new buyers, but we are gonna bring some of it here so we kind of have a little stash to start with.
That's small. The big one's only a little bit bigger. So.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so you
Why wouldn't they mark them?
if this is small, right? Which one's small?
This one,
That's your small one?
I think. No.
You don't want to rusty like those ones. Small. So 272 is this one. 590.
Couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Just need you to know that I want you closer than before. Know that we've been through a lot, now we're hiding in the crowd. I'll be whatever you want me to be, you know I'm on your side. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Closer than before. And no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you close.
So some of you asked in the live stream how the sheep were doing and if we were going to be processing any of them soon. Ruth is curious about the camera. Ow, oh, don't, Naomi, don't bite my hair. Ow, that hurt. Some of you also asked how Sarah was doing. Sarah, the people want to know, how are you? Sarah's doing just fine, aren't you? This is Ruthie. Ruth and Sarah look just alike. The only difference is Sarah has some red hair up here and Ruth doesn't. Stop it. My sweet Sarah girl. Hey, sweet Sarah girl. So actually we have quite a bit going on in the next couple weeks with the livestock. We're going to be putting Frankie and Peter back in the pasture with all the ladies because it's breeding season. And then Lizzie, Enoch, and Ruth are going to be going in the freezer in the next couple weeks. So I'm really excited to have the fresh lamb meat again. We are all out. We've been out for a while, so this is why we do this, and I can't wait to harvest some of the meat. And I know a lot of you tell me don't name your food. Y'all, we have always named our animals, even the ones we're gonna eat. The exception to that is the meat birds, because we usually have so many meat birds, there's no way we're gonna name all of them. But, you know, we believe in loving our animals and, you know, giving them names and treating them like they're part of the family while they're here, even the ones that are gonna go in the freezer. So Lizzie, Enoch, and Ruth will be going in the freezer, and Sarah and Naomi and Peter will be the only 3 sheep we have left on the homestead. Those are going to be our constant breeders, and then we'll have Bella, Tilly, and for now we'll have Titus for the goats. Titus will also be going in the freezer here soon. I haven't decided for sure yet when, because I haven't decided if I want to continue milking Bella throughout the winter time. And as you guys know, Titus is her son, and he still nurses on her, so he's a great asset to me when I'm milking, because if there's a day that I don't want to milk, if I'm not feeling well or it's just too cold outside or whatever the reason may be, then Titus takes care of the milking for me. So if I put him in the freezer right now, then I'm forced to milk her every day. So right now he's a huge asset, but we have banded him so that he can stay in with the ladies, and he is going to be meat. We have never had goat. A lot of you have told us before that goat is delicious. Some of you don't like it. So we're anxious to try it out, but Titus here will be going at some point. He's not going to be staying, so he's been a great little buck. And hopefully all of our breeding is successful, and Tilly and Bella and Sarah and Naomi will all be having little babies in the spring. Huh, Sarah? You'll be a first-time mama. I really hope you're a good mother. Not like your mama was to you, you know. What you doing? We're putting up a shelter for your hay. What you think about that? Hmm? What you think about that, pretty girl? And here's my ride or die, Naomi. She's been my girl from the beginning, huh? She's our oldest ewe. Naomi's 3. Aren't ya? Yeah. You're the elder out here in the pasture. It's getting cold? No, off. Getting chilly? Okay. Starting to think I don't know if we're gonna make it to the other cabin today, because these little sheds in a box are a pain in the butt. They really are. I remember when we put these up at the other cabin, they come in handy. Obviously it's quicker than building like an actual garage or shed, but there's a lot of little pieces and it's just so cold today. We picked the coldest day, actually, didn't we, Joe? In the last couple weeks to put this thing up, but we've just been needing to get it done. So I'm happy that it's going to be up, but I don't know if we're going to make it to the other cabin today because it'll be dark, and I wanted to take you guys with us, and that's not great for filming unless I've got a big old spotlight, and when the sun goes down, it's even colder. So we'll see where the day goes.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Look at that orange sunset. It's so pretty. It's like shining on the shelter logic. Look at that. How pretty. You guys get the pretty sunsets. Yeah. Hi, guys. The hay shelter is done. This is like the perfect size. So we're going to get some pallets, put some pallets down in here to keep them off the ground. I'm thinking about actually bringing my milk stand down here and just setting it in one of these little corners by the door, because I have been bringing Bella up to the cabin where the chicken coop is to milk her, and she does not like that. She thinks that we're trying to take her from the herd, and the other day she threw a holy fit and threw herself on the ground, looked like a fainting goat, and she is not a fainting goat. I'm talking legs, udder, everything up in the air, and Bradley and Gunnar were looking at her like, girl, you good? And so once I get her on the milk stand, she's fine, but it's the long walk up the driveway. She thinks that I'm like taking her from all her friends. So I think if I bring the milk stand down here, it's right next to the pasture, she would do much better in here, and it's a small milk stand, so there's plenty of room for it. But yeah, I can barely talk. My lips are that cold. We got it up. We got it done, and all before the sun went down. So that's a good thing.
There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up.
Well, good morning. We're back at it again. It is a brisk 10 degrees today, so it's colder today than it was yesterday. We were just about done last night. After we got done putting up the shelter logic, we were frozen. So we decided to call it a night and start fresh today. So I'm excited because with the shelter logic in place now, we can move all of the sheep grain and feed down to the pasture, not just the hay. So it'll keep everything in one spot and make our morning chores much easier. And then we are heading over to the old cabin to get our firewood. So extra, what are you doing? I know you too. You want all the way back or off of it?
I just don't want it to touch the
You want
sides.
to crisscross, right?
Yeah. Got that?
I don't know, we'll see.
Step up on the green one over there.
Oh yeah, just step up on the green one over there. I know, we're a little late. There you go. Are you getting the Cocoa Puffs out of there, Joe?
Yeah.
The frozen Cocoa Puffs?
Luckily they're frozen.
Well, we talked about it last night, and for those of you that are the Ruth lovers, we've decided to keep Ruth too. So we're gonna have Naomi, Sarah, and Ruth as our breeders here on the homestead. I honestly don't have any particular reason for keeping Ruth. I don't know, I like her. She's super sweet. And so we're gonna keep the 3 ewes and the 1 ram versus 2. So I'm excited. Bunch of sheep butts. We're looking at a bunch of sheep butts.
Got more, but
Traction on this thing. Gunner does not like to get on moving things. So the best way that we teach him to get over that fear is to just make him do it calmly and gently. And that was actually a big step for Gunner. Bradley's more of the daredevil, more of like, I'll do whatever you want me to do. But Gunner's very serious and very stoic. You guys know that. And he's like, I'm not playing your stupid games. But the reality is we do ride sleds on the river, the frozen river in the wintertime when we go to the cabin. And so It's really good to work with Gunner because he's got to get in a sled to go to the cabin. We officially have everything all in one spot, and I'm super excited. And we still have a lot more room to stack hay even higher. Usually we have more hay than this on hand, but we need to do a hay run. I don't like to be so low on hay. And then now I can just bring Bella right out of the gate from the pasture, right into the milk stand. Do you guys need a boost of energy like I do? Before we head over to the other cabin to load up all this firewood, I'm running inside to get my daily dose of energy. I've been using AG1 for about 2 years now, and I really love it. AG1 is a simple solution to get all your bases covered in one drink because you guys know in this day and age, it can be really hard to get all the vitamins and nutrients that we need through our diet. AG1 is loaded with vitamins, antioxidants, and probiotics that is really good for you, all in one scoop. You're getting 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. It's also gluten-free, dairy-free, paleo, vegan, keto, and it has less than 1 gram of naturally occurring sugar. It's a delicious drink that provides nutrients to support the body, brain, and my favorite, gut health. The other thing that I love about AG1 is it is super simple to incorporate into your everyday life. All you need is 8 ounces of water, your AG1 powder, your shaker cup, and you're good to go. AG1 helps with mental clarity, improves concentration, and helps manage stress. I know a lot of you ask me, what does AG1 taste like? Because it's green, right? So you think it might taste like grass, but it doesn't. It goes down easy, it goes down smooth, it's delicious, and the best part is you're getting everything you need in one drink. If you would like to try out AG1 for yourself, head down to my video description. I put my link there for you. You can check out AG1, and AG1 has a special offer for you for the month of November. Every week of November, AG1 will be running a special Black Friday offer for a free gift with your first subscription. In addition to the welcome kit with the vitamin D3 plus K2, click the link or scan my QR code here to see what gift you can get this week while supplies last. Thanks AG1 for sponsoring today's video. All right, we're here back at the old cabin. Joe just got the generator started. We're gonna go ahead and charge up the solar batteries while we're here. We have another showing tomorrow, and we have a contract right now that we're negotiating. We did receive an offer on the cabin. We possibly have some inspections coming up that our buyer may want. So right now we're trying to keep the batteries charged up and keeping it plowed and cleared out so that people can walk through here easily. So you'll hear that generator on in the background, but we're going to take advantage of the time that we're out here and just get that all charged up so that they've got lights when they come out here. We went and picked up Parker's friend on the way here, and they're going to take advantage of this time. My mouth is frozen, it's hard to talk. They're going to take advantage of this time that we're here and utilize the big epic snow hill that leads down to the pond, and they're going to sled while me and Joe work. So we're going to get busy because we have maybe 2 hours of sunlight left. It is already down over the trees here, so we don't have much time to go. You ready? Does it go as fast as you remembered, Parker? Quicker. Quicker? Okay, stay, Gunner. Oh! Gunner's like, I'm not staying. Oh! Watch out, Gunner! Woohoo! Oh, wipe out! Ah! Gunner. Woohoo! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh.
unconditionally, but I guess
I
not.
do, but I don't love your snoxicles unconditionally. There's a difference.
Nope. I think we'll probably just get this today. Because I don't know how much the trailer will have.
This is light wood.
What?
Light wood.
Yeah, okay.
If this can carry our household goods
Go
that we
like
brought
this.
across country.
Go like this. Come on. Let me show you how light it is.
That's enough.
Huh?
Ah!
Oh, it's not that light? Oh. Imagine all of that in your hand.
Okay, so far we've gotten almost all the wood from under the porch. I thought we were leaving that, but Joe says no, that's our most dry wood. Those are dead spruce, so we're taking that firewood for sure because it's really dry, it's ready to burn. And you know, we got to be careful with the load that we put in the trailer as well. So we might end up just getting what was stacked underneath the porch on this trip because I don't know if we can fit much more in the trailer without it being too heavy. And actually we still have a whole row under here, but we've got a lot of wood over here in the woodshed that we got throughout the time this summer to prep for the winter. Some of it's still wet wood. I think we're gonna leave the wet wood and then also leave the new buyers a row of dry wood. That way, you know, if they get here in the winter time like we did, they'll have dry wood to burn. But there's quite a bit in this woodshed. So some of it's wet, some of it's dry. But I don't think we're gonna be able to get much of this today. You know what they say about wood? You guys always tell me in the comment section, the good thing about heating your home with wood is you get heated up twice. You cut it, then you split it and stack it. Well, this wood's heating us up 3 times. Actually 4, right? We're having to load it and then we're gonna have to unload it at the new cabin. And as you guys know, we do not have a woodshed over there yet, but we will build a woodshed just like we did here at this cabin. Just take some time. Go Parker, go! Go Parker, go! Oh yeah! Bradley! You're so handsome. Ready? I'll show you how it's done, okay? Boom! Oh!
What?
You think you could beat that?
Yeah.
I got 3 standing. I think you pushed him in the ice more so that mine would stick standing up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did.
I think you cheated.
Yeah.
No cheating, Bertha. Oh, man. Okay. The wood stack under the porch looked really small before. But he just keeps throwing them out like it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's a lot of wood. I'm tired. Look at all this. Lots of nice dry spruce. But there's still more to go. Good morning. Welcome back to the cabin for another day. I wanted to show you guys something. It's slow going this morning. It's so funny. I think I say that on every video. I'm just a slow going in the morning kind of person, but we do have homeschool today, but I'm so grateful. It is our easy day, science, history, and Bible. But I wanted to show you guys a sneak peek because so many of you have been asking about the mugs. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming. In fact, we just got a shipment in yesterday. So we're waiting for one more shipment to come in because I shared that we have 2 mugs this time for you guys to choose from. Joe picked out one of them, the style and the color, and then I picked out the other. Well, one of them came in, the one that Joe did. So let me just show you guys what this looks like. The pounding is Joe. He is putting in a couple T-posts up by the porch here. We're going to be unloading all that firewood today. And I asked him to please unload some of it up on the porch because it has a covered awning. And that way, once we get that wood stove in, which I'm hoping we get done sooner than later, we'll have some wood right here because we don't, like I said yesterday, we don't have a wood shed. So it'd be nice to have a little stash up at the cabin. And yes, I'm still in my jammies. Me and Parker are getting ready to throw on some layers because we got to go out and do the animals. And it is quite frosty this morning. We woke up and it was 5 degrees outside. So just finished my coffee and we're going to be heading out to freeze our tushies off in a few minutes. But I wanted to show you guys the coffee mug. Look at that. So in the video, I'm seeing in my viewfinder that it looks black, but it is not black. It is a dark, dark river blue with like some blues and greens. And then of course our little Home Free Alaska logo. This little medallion, you guys, these are handcrafted mugs and they are amazing quality. They're microwave safe, dishwasher safe, super thick, handcrafted. I'm so excited. Our first one that we did was this one here. And these ones sold out in 24 hours. And this is kind of, the color is called like moss, I think. But depending on the lighting, it has like a different hue. But it tends to have more of like a purpley brown color. But these ones are sold out. And we just wanted to have fun with it and come up with like different designs and different colors. So I like coffee. You guys know that. So all my mugs are like 16 ounce because I'm sorry, who drinks a 12-ounce mug of coffee? It's like 2 tablespoons, right? So I always choose the big ones just because I like a good cup of coffee. So all of our mugs are big and they will probably forever be big. So these are 16 ounces. And then the other one that I have coming is also 16 ounce. It's a different style than these ones here. And it's a different color. It's green. It's my favorite color. I love green. And I know a lot of you do too. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys just a little sneak peek on the new Home Free Alaska mug. So I am going to wait for the green ones to come in. They should be in the next week or so. And then I'm going to get my pictures taken of them and get them up on the website. And I'll keep you guys posted when they're available. It has warmed up to a crispy 8 degrees outside, but it's still cold. So I'm gonna put my snow pants on just because they're insulated and it just keeps me warm while I'm doing the chores. morning. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, girls. I think I have snot sickles. I can feel them cracking in my nose. Yep, we gotta go get water for the sheep. The girls is almost empty. Seems like a long walk to the sheep, huh? We could have used a snow machine, but I'm trying to move, guys. No doubt Joseph was testing his brothers, and God allowed that because he is just. The Bible says, whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. If we could always remember that, we would find ourselves less tempted to sow to the flesh. While God is just, he also delights in showing mercy. So acknowledge God's justice and accept his mercy. Then go on to live in victory. All right, we still have social studies to do, but I told Parker we're taking a small intermission and we're gonna make some homemade gluten-free cinnamon rolls. One of you, I think it was on Instagram, messaged me and recommended this homesteader, and I will actually link her in the video description, but she has some really good resources for gluten-free cooking, and I bought her cookbook and had it printed out. It was an ebook, and there is like, I don't even know how many recipes in here. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and what I love the most about her little book here is everything is cooking with good ingredients. So instead of using processed sugar, she's using maple syrup and honey, using raw milk, raw cream, grass-fed butter, all the things. So I'm super excited to try this recipe out. We have not had cinnamon rolls in a really long time, and that's one of Joe's favorite things. It kind of became a tradition for me, like on Christmas mornings or even on Christmas Eve, I would make a big thing of cinnamon rolls. And so I was kind of thinking about the upcoming season, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because now we're gluten-free, I'm gonna have to learn a new recipe. And then I was super excited to see that her cookbook has a recipe that looks delicious for homemade gluten-free cinnamon rolls. So I got all the ingredients out and we're gonna give it a shot. So I have all my different flours here, and then I put in butter and eggs, maple syrup, and I'm getting ready to add my yeast mixture, which is yeast, warm milk, and some honey. And the secret ingredient in her recipe book for the gluten-free products is psyllium husk. And it gives that, you know, doughy, stretchy texture that you're used to having in gluten bread products. So that's what I'm kind of mixing right here. You just mix it with water, let it soak for a few minutes while you get the rest of your ingredients ready. All right, now we're just gonna stick this on our mixer and mix it up for about 10 minutes with a dough hook. We'll see how this goes. I'm excited. I hope that it turns out good because we are having the plan for now anyway. Lexi and James are gonna come out Christmas Eve and we're gonna have a sleepover. We're gonna have a Christmas slumber party this year, and we're gonna spend Christmas morning here at the cabin together as a family. And I'm so excited. And we were talking about doing a live stream, a pajama party live stream with you guys in the month of December. I don't know, it just popped into our mind. Lexi and I were talking about it after our last live stream with you guys, and I think it would be a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to do a Christmas pajama party live stream with me, Joe, and Lexi and James. And yes, I'm making Joe put some jammies on. What are you, like a cop or a soldier?
I'm a cop. I'm busting the cartel.
You're busting the cartel?
Yeah.
You're a drug buster?
Yeah.
Okay, what you got there?
My Glock.
Yeah.
A holster. And
Holster. You got your cop dogs next to you, I see.
then,
Your drug buster dogs.
extra mag.
Nice.
This thing reloads the bullets.
Okay. It's a fake gun. It's fake ammo. He's a boy. Don't come for me in the comments. Did you guys see that sunset? Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. The sunsets out here are just ridiculous. So Joe and I are gonna sit down and enjoy an afternoon cup of coffee. He got done restacking all that firewood. He said it's break time. So we're gonna have a delicious warm cup of coffee, and in a few minutes I'm gonna be popping these cinnamon rolls into the oven. I'm excited. The frosting is delicious. 0 sugar, processed sugar. It's just made with cream cheese, butter, a little bit of vanilla, and some maple syrup, and it's so yummy. So they're gonna kind of have like a maple syrupy icing flavor to them, and I'm really looking forward to it because, you guys, I don't eat a lot of sweets, and I don't eat a lot of bready type products since I've found out I was gluten intolerant. But playing around with some of these recipes that are gluten-free is kind of exciting for me. It's like a highlight to the week, so I'm excited about that. I was gonna show you guys something really quick. It's really cool. Isn't that beautiful? Mount Denali is right over there, and we can see the entire mountain range. And on nights like tonight, like this sunset, I just don't think it comes through on the camera as beautiful as it is. Like, it looks like the entire sky is just cotton candy, and it shines over on the mountain, and Mount Denali's like pink. It's so beautiful. I can't wait until spring and summer, and Joe and I can sit up here on this balcony and enjoy our coffee. The other cabin was gorgeous. We had that beautiful clearing with the pond, which was a beautiful view. That's one of the things that drew me to that property. But we didn't have a view of like the open land and mountains like we do here. And it's like as far as you can see is the view that we have from the cabin, and it's spectacular. I've been flooding my Instagram stories with sunset pictures.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne,
The noises you're making in here, I'm a little concerned. Are you okay? You're grunting and stuff. Joe, I brought you some hand warmers for your pocket. Yeah, well, because I know you can't keep your hands out the whole time. Are you going to take them or are you just going to leave me hanging?
This what? Can't hear you in here. Oh, I don't need them back. I'm a man.
Baby, even real men need hand warmers sometimes.
No, they don't.
Joe.
I'm only taking them because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Babe. Are you serious? You can still be a man and use hand warmers, babe. No one's gonna judge you. Huh?
Oh.
Taking them not to hurt my feelings. Puh. Are you ready? I'm trying not to laugh. Hold on. Babe, stop smiling because you're messing me up.
Just whenever you're ready.
Joe, that's a horrible shot. Oh, okay. Wow, that is so dramatic and inappropriate.
This is heavy on my shoulder.
That's the sun. It's lighting me up like Edward on Twilight. Edward. You're twinkling. Let me get in. Oh no, no. How you doing? My name's Tammy. Welcome to Arctic CrossFit. I'm going to be your instructor for today's workout. Let's go ahead since you're warmed up and grab your eights. All right, we got our eights. First thing we're going to work on today is our triceps, all right? That's this little muscle back here. Those sexy ones, ladies, you know what I'm talking about? You be doing them dishes, right? Okay. So we're going to grab these eights here. We're going to go ahead and put our feet shoulder width apart. Keep your back straight. Bend at the knee. Go ahead and pop these eights back, keeping them arms nice and straight. Got it? Breathe. Don't forget to breathe, Nancy. Squeeze. Squeeze it on up there, ladies. Nobody wants the flabby arms, all right? All right, let's go ahead and get rid of these eights. Joe, what'd you do with my 10?